Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing this pop art zombie, and this is the first time I've ever done something this much body painting. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I started this look by outlining every shape that I wanted to do on my face. And I was using the I Heart Revolution multi-liner pen. I was using the nude eyeliner shade. And I was also following a kind of reference picture sketch that I have made. So I outlined everything that I wanted to do, and I also used a makeup wipe to clean up or redefine a few areas. And then I also did the same thing on my chest. And then to do the main color of this zombie, I mixed a little bit of the NYX SFX cream color in green, a little bit of the yellow cream shade from the Revolution SFX Ultimate Face Paint palette to make it more bright. And then I also used a little bit of the NYX Pro Foundation mixer in white to make it a little bit lighter and also more fluid. And I took a big brush to do the main areas of my chest, and I also did my shoulders, my face, and I was being very careful around the shapes that I have marked. So I used that big brush to fill in all main areas, and then I took a smaller brush to do a more detailed work around the shapes. And I decided to do this look in green because I didn't see a lot of green pop art zombies, but it also looks really good in kind of a turquoise blue. And then I also painted my ears. And then I took the NYX retractable eyeliner in white, and on this shape that I marked on the side of my mouth, I started by outlining some teeth. And then with a small brush I used the white from the Revolution palette to fill in the teeth. I also filled in this kind of shape that is supposed to look like a bandage on my cheek. And I also filled in this kind of hanging eyeball. Then I took the red cream paint from the Revolution palette and I started by filling in this little wound under the eyeball. I also filled in around my mouth and around my teeth, and filling in that whole area with a very small detail brush. Then with the white cream paint, I started by drawing some bones on the areas that I've done on my neck and also on my chest. I didn't mark these with the white eyeliner because these were bigger shapes to do. And also my bones on my chest were not exactly anatomically accurate, but we don't have to be anatomically accurate because we are a cartoon. And then with the same cream red paint, I filled in these areas. As I said, I've never done this much body painting, but it was not as hard as I thought it would be to do kind of a chest painting, but it did get a little bit tiring. I actually took 2 hours to film this video. Then I took the Kiko Unlimited Double Touch liquid lipstick and only using the color side in the shade 116, that is a hot pink, and I filled in the area on the top of my forehead that is going to be my brain. Then with the green paint I filled in a little bit more around my brows, and I fill them in with a black liquid lipstick from AliExpress, and I fill them in very strongly and blocky to do kind of a pop art look. And then with the purple from the Revolution palette, I filled in these areas below my eyes to give them kind of a sunken in look. And with another one of those AliExpress liquid lipsticks, this one is in the shade 01, that is kind of a pinky nude. I did that part of the hanging eyeball, and with the brush that I used to do the purple, I blended a little bit of that edge. Then I removed the paint from the tip of my nose because I forgot to outline that. And I also went with the same pink liquid lipstick to do my lips, or half of my lips. And then with the black cream paint, I did a nose shape, or it's more like the lack of a nose shape on the tip of my nose. But because that was not looking very opaque, I filled it in with the black liquid lipstick. Next, I started by outlining my brain, and I used first the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black, and I started by doing the middle section of the brain, then the outline of this area, and then I was using a reference picture to do these kind of swirly things on your brain. And I tried to make them symmetrical. And then I went on to outlining these areas under my eyes and the eyeball. The wound on my face and the bandages. And then, probably because of the texture of these cream paints, it was not making the liquid eyeliner very opaque, so I kinda went back and forth between the Epic Ink Liner and the Kiko Lip Me Lots eyeliner. So I outlined the big shape around my mouth. My lips, and I also made a pupil on my eye with the black liquid lipstick. Also with the black liquid lipstick I outlined the shapes on my chest, because these are larger areas, they don't need a line as thin. Then very carefully I did the space between the top and bottom teeth, And with the eyeliner, I outlined the teeth. I also tried to go with the eyeliner on the bones on my chest, but again, it wasn't mixing very well, so I used the liquid lipstick with a very light hand. Next, I took the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean to fill in the upper part of my eye, making it look kind of like an eye socket. Then with black, I'm not very sure if it was from the Revolution palette or from the liquid lipstick, I did some black lines on the shapes below my eye to make them look really sunken in. Then I took the darker blue from the Revolution palette to do the iris of the eye, but I did it too big, so I kind of wiped it off and did it again, starting with the blue and then filling it in with the white and just touching up the pupil and the outline. Then with black, I also did some contours of my face, starting with my temples and doing some little lines to give it more depth. I also did it on my cheekbone. And I also added a line around my nose, next to my eyebrow and next to some shapes. Really just add a few lines where you want it. I also did the contour of my jawbone. And then with the red from the Revolution palette on a very thin brush, I also added some veins to the eyeball. I touched up a little bit of the teeth because it was a little bit smudged of red. And then this part is just adding a few details. I added a few lines on my chest to give it more dimension. I also did a few more lines on my face and also on the bones on my chest. And then with the white liquid eyeliner, I added a few highlights to my lips, to the areas under my eyes, and also to the swirls of the brain. I also added a little bit on my teeth. Okay, and then I also ended up adding some black eyeshadow on my lids because the black was creasing a little bit. Okay, so this is the finished result and I am very happy with this. I think it's a very different color pop art zombie that we're used to seeing. And this was very fun to practice some body painting. So if you like this makeup, then don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this kind of body painting makeup. And on my next video, I'm going to be doing a Terminator inspired makeup. So if you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos like this every Monday and Thursday. Maybe not all of them like this, But don't forget to subscribe, it helps me so much. And that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!